we're coming back to the backup crew who we just left off after they stumbled onto a mysterious ruin that seems to be from further in the past than anyone has ever been before, with written prophecies of a destruction that seems to have already come. What are they going to uncover in this deep, dark tomb? What you can see immediately upon entering is both Zeus and Eris collapsing, again, seemingly from dehydration, as Eris looks exactly the way when you first saw her, a completely dehydrated mess.
Alamir's gonna catch Zeus as he falls and go like, "Brother, no! Are you okay? What happened to you? Why are you like this? Brother, do you need help?"
As you catch him, Elamir, what you feel is this heavy weight. There is no amount of Zeus actually trying to keep himself upright, as you feel this like sack of potatoes of a man fall into your arms, as you see what looks like parched lips, his beautiful perm beginning to droop down like he's out of batteries, as his eyes look vacant staring at you.
Good for him. All right, cool. Fantastic.
Jake, this happened the moment Elamir opened the door, right?
This happened basically last session. Ended off with Zeus opening the door and saying, I forget the exact line he said, but he basically just sort of like was rambunctious to the person in front of him. And then immediately upon getting it out, both him and Eris collapsed.
Oh, okay. Knowledge?
Yeah, go and give me a knowledge heal check if you're interested. Amari, you're the furthest one back. Eris is the one closest to you. If you wanted to try to catch her, I'd allow it.
Okay.
Would Isaac think this was a magical effect since it happened like instantaneously?
Vaguely probably magical, but you can do a heal check or a knowledge arcana.
I'll do Arcana, and if it's not magical, I can do heal afterwards. I mean, it depends.
Boom! With a 20. It doesn't feel like it comes from where your knowledge of magic comes from.
Okay, in that case, there goes a heal check.
You can see pretty quickly that he does not look like he is suffering from like, quick onset dehydration. He looks like he's been dehydrated for at least 2 or 3 days. All right, so let's get you guys in this. You guys have 2 people collapsing with dehydration in front of you. You are in a deep, dark underground tunnel in the middle of a desert that is uncomfortably damp, with runes around you, all talking about the end times having already passed. What are you guys doing?
Looking around, I guess.
Perception
I'm
checks.
gonna put
Yeah, you know
down
what? Perception.
Zeus slowly and gently. Brother, rest. I will figure out where to get you water.
Amari, your perception check with Isaac's. You guys are just taken aback by the ancientness of this hallway. You can see that the stone itself seems to be eroding, but not really. It's almost like walking down into an ancient tomb, like Pharaoh's tomb. But what you're really getting with your perception check is that just beyond Elamir, so Isaac, you're definitely getting a good view of this while you're on his back. There is a woman with a cat mask standing in the middle of what appears to be a large temple room with a gigantic statue of a mermaid woman splayed out. And this woman is deep in prayer, facing away from you guys.
Do we walk up to the woman, guys?
I'm scared to disturb them.
Have I noticed yet? Let's see if I noticed yet. I don't know. I'm busy putting down my bro.
Elamir just stomps in. Hey, lady, can you check Zeus?
Elamir, I'm just going to take your first one. The 24, all of those would have been more than good enough for you to notice this woman in front of you. You see her, she's praying away. Your perception check, with you being that close, I would even give you a little bit of her mutterings. You can hear her begging for rain and specifically begging for the river to be made whole.
A river in the desert?
And it's at this point a almost bleeding hole begins to appear in front of you, Elamir, and it's between you and this priestess as you watch this like slice begins to open as if someone is cutting the very air in front of you, and there's a crack of fire breaking out, burning away the very existence around you.
Question: Does
Yep.
this look like fire giant shit?
Give me a knowledge local check.
I got 10 plus 2, 12.
With a 12, you would think that a big old fire hole appearing in front of you is fire giant shit, especially with the dreams you had last night. If anything, the sounds coming out of this hole sound eerily like the burning and screaming that you've heard in your dreams as you listen to the fire giants take over the world.
Fantastic. I'm going to take my +1 undercutting axe with the giant bane. So I'm just going to fucking slap that shit with a direct undercut to the hole that's coming from nothing.
Oh, sweet Jesus. All right.
Can I roll before any combat starts?
Hey,
Yeah,
Elamir isn't attacking anyone. I'm just attacking a fiery hole.
I know. Just in case.
I have to ask, Oni, does that hit your AC?
What? Yeah, that's where I knew it was going. What number? What was it?
Well, my BAB was 10 and I rolled 14.
Yeah,
That's
24.
already 24.
That's already 24. That's not even including the strength mod. So Oni, you feel yourself being pushed out of a hole, the world breaking around you when someone pushed you through, and you immediately feel an axe bury itself straight into your chest. 12 points of damage.
I just look down at the axe buried in my shoulder, just grab it by like the top part of the handle, just yank it out, and just go, ow.
Wait, what are you doing here, sad man? You were behind me. You are the rear guard. Why are you here? And why did you come through fire giant portal? That is not a good look for you.
I'm very suspicious of fire giant shit right now, just so you know.
I am sorry for attacking you, but you have to understand I have been going through a lot, and I am very paranoid and suspicious about any activity that would lead to fire giant. I just regicide my ex's, yes, ex, entire kingdom because they were praying to fire giants. So if you start doing fire giant shit, I will possibly hurt you more. I didn't mean to this time, but please do not do it again. I am sorry. Question though, did you mean to come here? Did you do this on purpose?
How is my memory, Jake?
The last thing you remember is a very awkward and weird meeting, as when you were taken away at the end of the last session, you were brought back to the Izanami realm, but there was no demon there to talk to you, no one to really communicate with. All you were there with was a silent goddess, yours kneeling, not sitting in her throne, but another sitting there. One you remember, the goddess of rivers. You would know her as Wadjet. You see her standing in front of you, the goddess of rivers that once helped take away your corruption, sitting atop this throne, looking down at you. And the entire time, you just felt like a endless pressure, like your bones were breaking just sitting and kneeling in front of this, your words never being able to come out, but just hearing the muttering of your goddess begging and worshiping this deity. And that's what you've been spending the last 16 to 24 hours doing, Oni.
Oh, shit.
Feeling your body being crushed under an immense pressure and listening to your goddess both beg for her own life and begging to be a part of something that you cannot understand. And your moment, the reason you're coming through this portal, is as if after that 24 hours, that deity finally had noticed your presence.
Do an insight check
Yep.
before. Okay. Oh, natural 20.
Nat 20, baby.
That's the first one. First roll.
The sense you're getting here. What are you trying to insight here?
The intent towards my goddess, like why she's making her beg for a life and to be a part of some plan, whatever plan that is gonna mess up or corrupt her even more.
With your nat 20 insight check, 3 things stand out to you. 1, the goddess of rivers is not some evil aligned deity that should be having your demonic infused god terrified at her knees. This does not seem, she was not at that power level the last time you talked. She at most felt like she could cleanse you of disease, not instill this terror that you're feeling in your goddess, which is number 2. You're feeling genuine terror from your goddess. Part of the pressure you're feeling while you're in this realm is almost like the force she's putting on herself to kneel and pray to this other god is the force you're feeling on you. Her bringing herself down that low has brought you down that low. And 3, you notice a odd cone-shaped hat on top of this goddess's head that you had not yet seen on her head before. But your nat 20, you recognize it as the same hat you last saw Vondel wearing.
Fucking kidding me. Okay. The river is stinks.
Boom! And it's at this point when you were noticed, you were pushed through this portal and immediately got axed in the head or shoulder by Elamir.
I was observing something in a different realm, not the fire giants.
Okay. Again, I am sorry for axing you. But why did you pop up in front of me?
I don't know anything about planes, so random chance.
Okay, baby steps, learning how to ride bike. Understandable. It happens. You are forgiven.
You know how to cross planes of
No,
existence?
I know how to crash planes.
This commotion has now definitely drawn the attention of the priestess praying down at this statue. You can see her turn her head and give a inquisitive look almost in your direction.
Apologies, did not mean to interrupt. I thought fire giants were attacking. My bad. I am sorry. I am sorry. I will not interrupt anymore. Do you have any water? We have 2 very dehydrated companions with us.
I've got my sweet milk.
You have milk? Yes, give to Zeus. See if you can fix our dear companion.
Where's Zeus?
He's by the wall now. He looks
Okay.
like Prune.
He does a
Oh.
little bit.
You get a perm? Nice. And then I give him the milk.
Okay, so Mac is playing, right?
Freddy, why? I was drinking. Fuck off.
You are watching as Oni feeds Zeus like a baby cat. Endless bottle of sweet milk.
Tilting his head back and cradling the back of his head and just go on.
I am not judging.
Your hand cupping his head and feeling that majestic perm.
Exactly. That's the reason why I did it. I wanted to get my hand for those luscious locks.
Exactly.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
You brought the perm into this life, all right?
I think that's the priestess talking.
The priestess, as she turns around to look and get a better look at the people who have invaded her temple, she watches as 3 grown adult men are hovering over another adult man being fed milk, with a cat quizzically looking over all of their shoulders.
The best part is right. It's 2 grown men standing over Zeus. One is in a basket on the other one's back.
Remember, very adult men, very big men, very manly men. One not wearing a shirt.
Jake, can Isaac walk?
You can walk, but you're like okay. You're like one of those really old men who like you look like you're riding a horse no matter like what. So
Your
got the
legs are
cowboy
shaking and
walk.
knobbly as hell.
yeah, exactly.
Cowboy walk.
You have to have a cane. It's gonna be you put your cane forward and then you wiggle your legs a little bit and then you put your cane forward. You wiggle like that.
You saying my man's a pimp?
You are either an incredibly disabled old man or you are a pimp. One or the other.
Why not both?
Why not
I-
both?
you
Yeah.
can-
His outfit. Like,
You're right. I'm being not inclusive. You're right. You could be a very crippled old man that is also a pimp. You could be both.
Well, I was gonna approach her and introduce myself, but that image of my mind, just like slowly walking towards her, just that does not sound right.
You know
So
what?
I'm just gonna stay in my basket.
I was gonna say, as you attempted to try and climb out of the basket, realizing immediately this is above your pay grade, and being like, "Nah, you know what? The basket's safe. I'm safe in the basket." No,
Wait, you know what? Dude, I can just cast message. Fuck it, I'm gonna cast message.
Or you can just talk.
Isaac is the most antisocial person in the world. He's like, man, I
He
can't talk to
absolutely-
that person who's 10 feet away from me. I'm gonna cast a message.
You're like a millennial when it's COVID. It's like, no, I can't go outside.
Hey Jake, remember when you told me that when I was infected I could speak one word at a time, right?
Yeah,
That's
no.
what I was thinking of.
I know. But I can't help the idea of like it's this priestess looking at you, and then she just gets a text notification on her phone. And she's like, what the fuck?
Hold on, one second.
She's looking at everyone, which is two burly men, one without a shirt, pouring white liquid down the throat of another burly man with a blonde long perm, while a cat's looking over their shoulders, and then a shrunk man that looks emaciated in a basket on the back of the topless man just sends a text through looking at her.
Fucking hell, dude. All right, this is a fantastic image. This priestess absolutely taken aback. Oh, 1 second, I got a message. I've been waiting for somebody to message me. Oh, hi.
Isaac.
I imagine when you cast message, it's like an emoji version of your face waving.
Yeah.
And she's just like,
You got mail.
oh, great.
You got mail.
I apologize for the message. I can't. I'm physically unable to speak right now. I would like to introduce us. So we have the cat is Amari, a good friend. The big burly man, Elamir. Don't worry, he's harmless.
Which one?
The hot one.
The samurai is basically a demon at this point, but don't worry, he'll harm himself faster than any of us or anyone.
Huh?
We do not mean to intrude.
The amount of times you've almost killed yourself is true, though.
I just felt an insult in my direction.
You've almost made yourself being boiled alive. You've almost killed yourself by jumping into a blender. You've almost killed yourself by, gravity.
Not to mention drowning.
Yeah, not to mention drowning.
I'm never going to let go of the fact you wouldn't let go of that goddamn book.
Just remember, the last time you saw me, I flew in, saved that girl, and then disappeared. All right, I did at least one heroic thing.
Amari didn't notice the heroic thing you did because it was overshadowed by the sheer amount of murder she accomplished.
Maybe we should change our name from the backup crew to the needs therapy badly crew.
Yeah, actually, that works for me.
Hey, what's wrong with Elamir? He's got no problems.
Elamir, I would like to point out this is the second priestess you hit on.
He's the most like self-conceited person in the world.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's perfect.
Number one, you look like shit. She's pointing at you, Isaac. And two,
Mummy rot.
mummy rot.
Cured.
No, it is cured. He's just still fucked up because of it.
Oh,
Wait. Oh, this is a perfect image, right? She's looking at everyone speaking, and at the back of her head is just me whispering shit afterwards.
Wait, does that mean that Elamir can hear most of it, but other people can't? So it's literally just one yelling man, a talking woman, and then you hear in the background, it's like, yeah, Isaac going, so by the way, just so you know. It's an ASMR. It's fucking ASMR in the back of my head.
I'm so glad you decided to do that. Oh my god.
fuck. I want to kind of give you a sense motive check to see if you just start repeating what he says loudly. 'Cause you think that's what he wants? I'm assuming all of you came here because you've heard about some great healer here. Is that right?
Bingo.
Ooh.
Says the most cursed man in history. Ooh.
Oh my.
How many do you have, Macklin?
Got the demon, cursed a god, I got cursed by a different god, got married to a god.
That was cursed.
That was cursed. Yes, yes, yes. Just picturing Oni trying to do the like kiss, marry, kill challenge, and he just goes, "Been there, done that."
Get that, curse that, fuck that, curse that. Got cursed by
Married
that
that.
and fuck that. Honestly, I don't know how to help you. I am a great healer. I know the arts, but long has it been since I've last communed with my goddess.
Oni,
Only do not touch her.
Oni, walk away.
Only do not touch her.
Who is your goddess? I will actually take a step back.
My apologies. Our companion is very effective at severing different connections, not on purpose.
Oh,
Severing, engaging,
Cursing
Sabotaging, stealing.
Anyway, who's your goddess?
you know, maybe it's best I leave it up to the mystery of the situation, considering that
No, I would very much like to know. I could do with, I guess, a goddess's help right now.
Well, I once used to be the high priestess for the goddess Wajet.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
What?
Is that one of the ones that you made go bad?
What's this?
I
I
guess that is yes. So sorry, your connection with that god at the
I-
moment will be
I just
indisposed
met
until
your
further
goddess.
notice.
What?
We will try to provide you with a better connection at a later time, but under the circumstances, we need technical support. My
What?
apology.
I'm what? No,
So-
no, my goddess is there. She must be. I just secluded myself after a great failure. There's no way she's gone.
Oh, no, not gone. She's still alive and everything. She's just in my goddess's realm. That's all.
That's all. It's fine. She just swapped fucking worlds.
The gods that can dance between planes.
What?
But there is a problem with your goddess.
What? You see her getting close. What is
I
this?
take a step back. Okay.
Elamir is just gonna be like a bouncer between them and be like, I do say, please do not touch. He is bad touch man. Bad touch man. Do not touch.
Isaac just says to her, he has a terrible reputation with cursing gods, getting fucking marrying gods, killing gods, whatever the fuck to do with gods, unintentionally. Just do not touch him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, he's
So-
the curse coitus marry god person.
Do you know of the? I think it was a shaman, sorcerer, wizard, necromancer thing.
Shaman?
What? No, what's the mummy? Vondel.
Vondel.
Vondel. Do you know Vondel?
Have you ever fondled Vondel? No, no, I haven't.
Well, now I understand why I called it the bad touch book. That makes a lot of sense. Hindsight's very great name.
Okay.
God damn it, I'm
This
dying.
is just an assumption here. Well, part assumption, part 100% fact. But I believe Vondel may have corrupted or messed with your goddess with a bad touch book, which happened to be in his possession.
Fondled your goddess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. This is not the day I thought I was having today.
Oh, same. Trust
Well,
me.
that's most of our days.
That's been the last week, lady.
I've been wailing in agony for about 20 hours straight.
How about you all join me in here?
Sense motive on that, please.
You can sense motive, that's fine.
18 plus 16.
Okay, 18 plus 16, that's 34. Jesus Christ. Her guard has been let down. Normally, what reaction when you've showed people your corruption and the dark books you guys talk about. There's a level of like panic that enters that person's face. But this is a lot more calm, a lot more secure.
Methodical?
Yeah, methodical is a good way to think about it. Like she's not panicking about the information you just told her as she's guiding you all to come into the room.
She's a professional.
I need somebody like this in my life. I'm just gonna make sure I'd say like just outside of the room, like just on where the doors are, because there's relics and statues and stuff, and God knows what.
I'll just be the mediator. I'll be like the one holding my hand in front of Oni and holding my hand in front of Cat Lady.
Like, I'm not sure how curses work, but I assume it's something akin to electricity. You stand between them, you're just gonna get fucked as well.
Oh, it's fine. I was the one carrying around the Bad Touch book for such a long time, and for some reason, nothing bad ever happened to me.
Look, Elamir's magic, right? We're not talking about that.
The muscle magic. When I go back to university, I will improve my muscle magic to the point where it will be spectacular.
All right, that's a D20. Am I gonna need a D10? I'm gonna need that.
What you see is a bunch of flora like sharks, fish are essentially making up the throne for this giant mermaid statue. Anyone go ahead and roll me knowledge check if you want to try and identify knowledge religion, if you want to identify the god here. There's a bunch of coral, barnacles. The walls in this room are essentially like a small, steady waterfall of like dampness coming off the walls and the ceiling here. As it,
Hey,
I rolled an 18 plus 2, because that's all my knowledge are plus 2, so I got 20.
nice.
I got an 18 religion.
I have 21.
I rolled a 2.
You Amari's the only one who has no fucking clue. She's like, wow, look at that fucking fish lady. And what you see, everybody else, is a giant statue to Gorez, which is Elamir specifically would know this as one of the giant gods. Specifically, it is the god of the cloud giants, Elamir, since you would have a lot more knowledge specifically around what giants worship her or him, as you would know that this is a god that duly has basically two versions of itself: a man, which makes up the sky, and then the lady, which makes up the seasons. And specifically, you would know that this is a god worshipped by the cloud giants, and one that is almost non-existent. Like the average man knows nothing about this god.
I know stories of this. You picture of the what was it? The story of the season that is the lover, and then the sky that is the father, and the relationship and how it changes depending. It is beautiful story. A very nice depiction.
You can see she starts to look over Zeus and Eris, if you let her, as she starts to look at the dehydration that they're facing.
Wait, still?
Oh yeah. I actually
I'm bringing out more sweet milk.
We didn't get to actually talk about this at all because we were so distracted by the imagery of the scene. No matter how much milk you gave Zeus, he would not be revived. He is not being rehydrated with this milk. No matter how much you're pouring it down his throat.
Originally, they were not the problem. They were not the ones we were looking for a healer for. They just kind of dried out and became instant noodle people.
So they just fell and collapsed like this?
Yeah, open door and then became instant noodle person. Now, the person we are trying to find a remedy for the situation that has happened is the tiny gentleman on my back.
Oh, well, yes. Let me inspect all of them. I can see what I can do. I'm no longer attached to the divine, but I do have methods that no one else does.
If that's the case, please can you inspect me?
Let me just put a few of my artifacts down.
Yeah, smart.
Very smart indeed. He is vacuumous, if nothing else.
Vacuumous is such a good fucking word for it.
Hey, I mean, come on. Elamir has an education. He has to use the vocabulary he was blessed with.
An edumacation. Thank you very much. The correct way to
degree.
pronounce it.
God damn it.
And now I have to go back and write my dissertation.
All right. Oh, fuck. Well, guys, it's me rolling. You're fucked. I don't. What the fuck's wrong with you? She put all of her shit down, stopped what she was doing with Zeus and Eris, and approached you, and she is baffled. What? I thought this was a mask, and these were fake, but are these your teeth? Why is your skin purple and cracking?
Oh yeah, he became demon. Just look at this. And I raised the demon thing. The demon thingy that points at him and it just glows. Like, yeah, look, he's demon now.
The teeth and the horns of the demon part, the skin is to do with the void.
You keep saying the void, and I feel like you're not saying it in the generic sense. You're not.
No, as in the evil, angry, spacious old thingy that we don't really know. It's just purple evil magic.
It's the deep void. It comes from the deep void.
Oh, sometimes people say words, and you hope they're not saying it with a capital. You're definitely saying this with a capital. Oh shit. Okay.
Is this bad? We've been dealing with this for quite some time now. I almost would say that we are experts in fucking with the purple shit.
Elamir, this isn't bad the moment we first encountered it.
Experts.
Yeah, it started off like a small crack in my finger, and then it just spread over my entire body.
Maybe you're just allergic to void.
That could actually be. Can
I
you
think
have
we
an
all
allergic?
Maybe you. Yeah, maybe you're just allergic. Maybe you just need a good salve. Do you have a good salve? Maybe you just need proper skincare routine.
I have
sneezing, though.
I have a lot of salves. I mean, we could try it. I mean, there's no harm, right? Yes, I might have a salve to help you. That is definitely the crit fail. Telling her that she has a salve that can possibly help.
I mean, it would make sense. I mean, come on. I carried the book for a very long time. Nothing bad happened. He touched it once and he started boiling water. No, wait, that was the heart.
Wait.
Yeah. This was because it infected my goddess, who I was connected with.
Thinking about it, Oni, you sound more like you're kind of the gathering home for many different celestial thingies inside. You're just a conference call.
They do actually all meet on that plane, so...
Elamir, is it, right?
Yes, Elamir of the Golden Bell. Soon to be Doctore.
I can tell. I was going to compliment you on quite the observation, because I completely agree. I feel like the issue here for you, young man, is that you view this as curses that keep happening to you. I would probably identify this more as one curse has happened to you, and it has cursed you to be this conduit. You are, for whatever reason, the central figure in someone's divine plan. And I can tell you it's divine, and you can tell she's like trying to like point at like the sigil on your forehead, but actively is also trying to keep like 5 centimeters at least between her finger and your body. And she's like, see this right here, that is the mark of destruction. That is the sigil of Ragnarok. He is said to be one of the things that will bring about the end of days. Fitting that you were to end up in a tower and temple devoted to such a thing, would you not say?
Do I know anything about Ragnarok?
Knowledge religion check, baby.
Buck. Is it Buck?
It
Ragnarok.
is. If you remember, it is. I'll just give you guys this pretty quickly. It is the guy that powered the beginning, that big metal machine. Nat 1, absolutely perfect. Elamir's like, I have no idea what the fuck this is.
Wait, math. 23.
With a 23, you would be able to add to what she's talking about of like, oh, that was like the big robot that we fought. And it had that, you remember that rage engine you absorbed, Oni, and almost killed you because it burnt you alive? And then we had to throw you in the water? That one.
Yeah. Well, but this all happened to me before that kind of enhance things.
You're talking about it all happened to you before this, right? To the original curse.
Yeah, you just enhanced it.
I feel like let's reframe this. What if that original curse was why you swallowed the rage engine? Your curse is to be searching out other deities, my boy.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
This entire time, in your self-preservation, you have actually been acting quite selflessly, I should say. Because in that
Thank you.
way, you have been avoiding infecting more gods. So I would please have you hug any walls, because you're going to have to walk through this temple, and you're going to need to not be near anything on that table over there. And she's pointing, obviously, to the giant statue of the Garas.
That's a table?
Well, it's more... I couldn't think of the word for platform and monument. I don't know.
For me, it looks like it's more like a podium or an altar to
That's
dictated for the real gods of the clouds and the seasons.
Altar. Altar's the right word. My bad. Actually, I'll have her go ahead and give another heal check because she'll try and figure out what the fuck's wrong with Isaac.
For once, Jake, please.
29, baby. Isaac, she looks you over and she says, now, normally, you would need a divine magic in order to undo this damage to your body. But as a master healer that specifically focused on dehydration and mummy rot, I have a few tricks of my trade. Unfortunately, it will probably take 3 weeks for you. Maybe a day or two for the ones afflicted with the dehydration here, but you will take longer.
Genuinely, I do not mind. I've been meaning to study those hieroglyphs outside the room more, so that works out.
Perfect.
That's perfectly fine.
Then you will have a room here. I only ask for one thing as payment.
Shoot.
Sweet milk?
No, I don't have that much of a sweet tooth.
Okay, fine. I know I just came back on market and free, but there is better ways to ask for physical attention from fantastic meat.
All right. Not every priestess.
Wait, you know above us?
So you guys said that you were experts at dealing with the void, right?
Not really, but we can manage.
We have the most experience.
I have survived carrying a cursed entity of the void for longer than I remember carrying it without actually noticing anything.
Really? Did you? Did you
It was
really?
the
Yes,
one-
this is bragging. Of course it is. I survived by the strength of my muscle magic. Yes, I carried the cursed tome of the void, I think it was.
The Void, Velimir. The Tome of the Void, yeah. The Book of the Void.
Now, see,
I
that
also
is
carried a
impressive.
scroll as well, but I don't remember what the scroll was of. That was something of a cursed kingdom, but I don't remember.
That is why I think you are perfect for this job. I will help your friend here, and I just need you to go into the deeper parts of the temple. And when you get there, I just need your assistance taking care of the situation down there.
No worries, you are not the first priestess to has asked me to go deeper into temple and take care of situation. I will gladly do this if you take care of my friend.
I thought I was going to say cave there, so yeah, I'll go deep into your cave.
I'll just put my hand on her shoulder gently, not to squash her like a bug. Do not worry. You are beautiful in your own way. But I am in complicated situation myself at the moment. You will find someone to take care of your temple. And I put the weak shrimp man down and then just stretch up. So, where is deeper into your temple?
Okay, I'll take the weak ones to the right. You guys go this way to the left.
Thank you. And I just walk off.
Cool.
If you want to follow me, actually, before going, I may have somebody else to assist you down here. He's just recovering from his own dehydration.
You say boom as one of the doors are being kicked down. As it walks through. I'm sorry, I am going deeper into your temple like you asked me to.
And as Isaac disappears into the darkness, we are going to have somebody else come out, as we will have Gaius showing his face for the first time. The three of you still upstairs. A faint light comes emanating down from the hallway as you're beginning to go down these damp, dark hallways. In walks this new character with a subtle glow to his skin in absolutely pristine plate armor. And let's go ahead and introduce yourself. Gaius Aurelius.
You just see Gaius walk into the room. He's basically at your eye level. He's about the same height as you. And he introduces himself. I mean, okay, so hello. I'm Gaius Aurelius. You can just call me Gaius or Maximus. That works. The name is long. I will not tell you the whole name. Doesn't matter. Now, who might you guys be? I've never met you guys before. Never seen you.
I am Elamir. I am on my way down the tunnel.
Okay, who else is coming with Melamir and I down into the temple to clear it out?
I think it is Mark.
Was I allowed in there?
She said as long as you skirt the walls, you can
Okay.
I mean, I will come.
Actually,
Sure
Jake,
thing.
Yeah.
let me detect evil on them.
Okay. Oh, ooh.
I think you should probably focus more on detecting stupid rather than evil.
I wish that was
That
a
is
spell.
way too powerful of a spell. That would be way too powerful of a spell.
Great.
You guys would abuse
But
that
then
with every
it
single
would be
instance.
it would be weird because you could do that on Elamir and it would be both going off and then not going off. It would be confused. Like he's a dumbass, but he's not dumb. But he's
Dumbass.
he's a dumbass, but he's not dumb.
But he's a dumbass.
But he's a dumbass.
But as you guys start to go down that hallway, it is winding, and as you get deeper and deeper, it is like endless staircases. Imagine incredibly deep staircases too. So like you're almost going at like a 45 to almost 50-degree angle down as you are dropping 60, maybe 80 feet as you're going down these stairs. And immediately to your right, as you're entering a long, flat hallway, there is a door to your right, with only the ambient fire around you lighting the way.
I just changed my alignment because originally it was lawful good, which was going to be he just followed the law of his goddess,
Yeah.
and what she considered to be good, he did. Now I've kind of swapped it to lawful neutral because he's a bit conflicted.
He's falling. He's falling.
He's falling down the hole.
Elmir, your new woman has a very deep temple.
This is not my new woman. You have to respect them. They have to choose themselves. But I can see that you are young and inexperienced when it comes to the female form.
Yeah, I spent most of my life either serving my young lord or slaying Onis.
Back.
Well, for the most of the time when I went into the school, I was literally just, well, I guess you could say I was working hard to worship and understand flesh.
So you're simping muscles, man.
Simping all
No,
them
I was a horny jock boy in my young days.
Yeah, no. You,
Oh,
there's-
we
I
heard.
pumped more meat than myself.
Maximus or whatever your
Guy.
name is, guy.
Guy for Maximus. Both are fine.
You said you detected cast detect evil, right?
Detective, yeah, Jake, what did I get?
what you see is the cat and the bulking man. They have a general emanation of good with like some little hints of evil in there, but like not like evil, like the
Wait, the
Like-
mass murderer, it doesn't have an evil aura yet. How many more people does she have to kill?
Well, last I checked, you have to kill half of Neverwinter for me to force a alignment change.
Oh, she'll get there.
But Oni has that very distinct aura of evil. There, you see hints of a goodness underneath, but it itself is ambiguous and unsure of itself in a way. As when you're looking at this aura, like I said, it's very predominantly evil. But the demon horns and fangs and the mark of a god of destruction on his forehead kind of probably keyed you into that not being a surprise.
Can I roll like a religion to basically try to figure out what the fuck this amalgamation is?
Oh yeah, go ahead, roll a knowledge religion, and
That one, he's a sad boy.
Bug.
23?
With a 23, you can pretty much pick up on what's going on here. Not that he's some conduit for some divine bullshit, but what you do pick up on is that he is very much a culmination of a lot of different other deities. You're seeing the god of destruction's mark on his forehead, but you're seeing demonic features, and the god of destruction has nothing to do with demons. You're seeing purple cracks that are the mark of the void, which is a third other different type of evil that doesn't go with the other types of evil. Your detect evil would give you signs of demonic energy, destruction energy, void energy,
Ankaha and Izanami.
yeah, undead energy, as well with divine energy. And in addition to that, is there any other gods you've sucked up? Is it just the 5?
No, I think those 5. Is it?
Oh, I hope to God you never meet Cain, because Cain would dissect you.
That would actually probably be the episode where we have an uncomfortable realization that, oh yeah, Kane's kind of a bad guy again. Like, guys, we keep forgetting. Holy fuck, he just murdered Owen.
Yes, but for the betterment of the family.
Exactly.
Okay, now that Guy is finally caught up to Elamir, he extends his hand. I'm actually going to introduce myself first. Elamir, haven't introduced myself. Extends his hand for a handshake.
I take it, I grab it, and I say, "Pleasure to meet you. My name is Elamir of the Golden Bell. Great glory to you."
Oh, the Golden Bell, you say? And then in Giant, he responds back to you. Pleasure to meet you. pleasure.
You're a man of paper as well, and you know the stone. Fantastic. I haven't seen a proper educated man in such a long time. And as Elamir is saying this in giant speak, all you hear is, and yes, what a sublime thing it is to have proper education in this world. The youth are so distinctly distracted these days with hunt for glory and don't understand the proper ways of living a true life with glory in flesh and true purpose instead of these frivolous thoughts. It doesn't suit a proper person.
Well said, friend. Well said.
And all you're hearing Giant would literally be like,
well, I have heard many stories that you have very competent warriors. I mean, not as competent as the Marble Spears warriors, especially the elite ones, but...
Now, don't try me, okay? You won one competition in strength 3 years ago, and after that, all of you Marble Strength have started acting like you are better. It takes leagues and years for the true Golden Bell Academy professors to actually achieve the peak physical fitness that they are trying to attempt. And you know, the professors never actually joined for the leagues. That is only the students. So you're playing with children.
Those are our toddlers you just bragged about beating. You beat a baby. Does that make you feel big? You beat a baby.
I mean, I have not been in one of those competitions myself since, a while ago, but...
Exactly. But remember, those competitions are to spur the flame of competition, to make the youngins want more to be better. Not for us. We are better. We are the veteran. We are the cream of the crop. We have gone beyond the mere merits of a starting education. which
say
we
that
should be
again.
happy about.
See what I mean when I said conceded?
I think he's been spending way too much time with Zeus. Oh fuck. All right, so as you guys are here, you are at this doorway. There is another staircase going down into a deeper, darker hallway, or the doors to your right.
As far as I remember, she said that she wanted us to go deep in her temple.
Yes, I think
And
she
it-
did.
And we should
You
probably
can go further down.
we should continue further down. It would be rude to go, take another path when she asks us to go deep.
When she asks for deep, you go deep, all right?
It's very dark. Does anybody have a torch?
Yes, I just have I take out the iron torch out of my pockets and then
Perfect.
have it up front.
Ooh, a fancy torch, huh?
Hey,
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I forgot. I can literally illuminate fire.
boom.
This is when Oni accidentally lights the water temple on fire.
Okay, as you guys get deeper into this, it is getting darker and darker, and the lights around you are starting to get less, like they are no longer roaring flames, but they are now like little crystals that are emanating vague hints of light as you end up getting deeper and deeper into here. You guys are about to enter what appears to be like two large metal doors. The metal doors, before you get to the next lower area, as you put your hands on them to move them, you feel a not searing heat, but you would expect it to almost be getting cooler as you get down, especially with the water. But there is a warmth to your hand as you touch it.
Ooh, do we find a sauna?
Oh, I went in one of those this weekend. It was nice.
Yeah,
Oh, they're
but
nice. They're nice.
it
I
was
want to go into the sauna now. I forgot to prepare my spells for today. Let me just do that real quick. Like the spells that I'm prepared.
The hue of this room is immediately different. There is a not choking smoke, but a subtle haze in the air as you come out to this hallway. I was going to say, you get into this part of the tunnel. There is a path forward with metal doors at the end and a hall to your right. The haze seems to be coming from the hallway to your right.
Are we supposed to go towards the haze or?
she never mentioned anything about a haze. Do you want me to go back up and
Oh.
ask?
No, we can't really leave you alone to go up temple. You might
Yeah.
consume things.
Any religion check we can, sorry, any knowledge check we can roll. One for
Knowledge
haze would be
dungeoneering would be the best thing here.
engineering. It's horrible for me, but let's see. 21, natural 20.
Nat 20, baby. Gaius, with your nat 20, you would be able to tell from the haze that there is probably a source of smoke and fire coming from that right way. The way in front of you seems to be a lot more straightforward, but there also seems to be a eerie darkness almost emanating from that area. As you get closer to the doors, you can see that there's like this void of light.
I'm just gonna put my hand down on the ground and almost like attempt to go daredevil, and use my senses as a barbarian to check for vibrations or anything. Could see if there's anything like interesting close with my vibrations. Maybe bad feels, maybe good feels. Whatever. See what happens.
Okay. Go ahead and give me, yep, exactly what I wanted. Perception. When you put your hand to the ground, there is a sensation you weren't expecting to really feel. As it's almost as if you, like when you were in that factory that was in the broken eyes, and there was all this machinery and mechanicalness going on, which is something you have not seen in this temple yet. So far, it's been very traditional stone, sigils, runes, everything like that, but you haven't seen mechanical functionalities. But when you put your hand on that ground, you can feel a subtle vibration that sounds like something consistently spinning at a high speed.
Do I sense in what direction it is, ish?
You can sense that it's definitely coming from this room here. The one in front
The
of
one
you.
that's
The one in
in
front of
front.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, what did you hear again? I saw that for a second.
No, I can hear
Mechanisms.
mechanical spinning, like machinery and high rotations per minute kind of feelings from the room that is eerily dark. So I'm guessing it might be a trap room.
Could be. To the right, I could sense some fire. There has to be some fire basically vaporizing water.
So a sauna.
Yes?
I could need a good steam right now. Amare, do you want to join for a sauna session?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
See? Fantastic. Let's go.
Everyone needs a good sauna, right?
Now remember, everyone, if we get in any real big problem, there is always an exit. Just ask me.
Perfect. As you guys go down this way, it's very apparent to you that the floors here are more broken up and shattered, making this difficult terrain if you were trying to run. Just
That
as
is
a
what
heads up.
happens. That is what happens. Steam.
Elamir, when you touch the door in front of you, it is a searing heat on your hands, almost to the point of burning. But I know you're damage resisting to fire, right? Or something? Or is that just because you ate
Yes.
pie? Yeah.
I have a lot of DR at the moment, actually.
Perfect. So, like, because of your fantastic, thick barbarian skin, you could let everyone know if any of you puny mortals touch this door handle, you'd be burned.
Oh yes, the demon. The demon will be burned.
I can already see Elamir's side eye through his fucking mask at you.
Do not be sly with me, boy. I am just giving a friendly warning.
Okay, perfect. You can open the doors if you want. It's a searing heat inside. Is anybody doing anything else before going into this room or doing anything else?
Waiting to see what will happen or if there's anything
You know what?
divine.
Let me just roll perception on the door. Why the fuck not?
Remember,
Power, open the door.
perfect. Immediately upon opening the door, it is a cacophony of smoke and embers as a massive bonfire is immediately in front of you, accessing like massive amounts of heat into this hallway. All of you immediately go ahead and give me a fort save as choking smoke begins to fill your lungs.
A fort save, you said?
Fort save, baby. Why do I even ask?
Like I said, demon. What
And-
demon caused fire?
All of you are completely fine except for Amari, who begins to cough up a lung and who is going to struggle to make any sort of. You're going to be moving at half move speed. And because of the difficult terrain, that's going to be a quarter move speed. So, I'm saying this to the person who could run 50 land speed. Fuck you. You still like run 15 feet a turn. That's
Well, it doesn't seem like that much of a. What are those called?
negative.
Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a lot bigger of a debuff if you can't tell. But Amari, you feel like you would struggle to move more than 15 feet in a turn. Everyone else, you would kind of frustratingly also struggle to move more than 15 feet in a turn.
Sorry, I got back. What I missed?
Elamir can move 20 feet. Oni can move 10 feet. And so can Gaius. So even though Amari is coughing up half a lung, you can still run 5 feet faster a turn than Gaius and Oni.
I really need some like boots and movement speed.
All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and put on an encounter timer right now. Perfect. All of you feel like the heat is about to start burning your skin horribly. I'd say about 4d6 a turn, but because of Gaius's quick thinking, it's only going to be 2d6. Oh, I rolled 2 6s. 12 points. God damn it.
Well, Jake, at least I used the meta trigger rod.
Give me your initiative, everybody, as you try to not burn to death in this burning building. Gaius, you're the first to go.
Yeah, I was gonna roll perception, but 18.
18. The billowing smoke here makes it incredibly hard to see through here, but you can vaguely see a path that's not filled with fire.
Okay, wait, let me. Oh, I'm back there. Okay. Oh wait, fuck. Wait, what's the movement? You said
10.
15.
10.
10 feet.
You're,
Cool.
you're cut in
Boom,
half.
I'm done.
Boom. You have a full round action, by the way, so you could move 20, but it's you can only move 10 as your one increment.
Yeah, it's fine. So I move into the room. There you go. So I can
Perfect.
see. Trying to. Do you see any? I can't see anything else. It's smoke. That's it. That's my turn. That's
yeah.
the full round.
Your perception check carries in as you enter the room, and the unsettling thing when you enter in is that the fires next to you swear, are screaming. Oni.
I'm not sure if this will go into sense motive, but if I go into the screaming fire, am I gonna like try and absorb it?
Give me a sense motive check. Yeah, I appreciate the please. Am I going to be fucked? You don't feel the urge to jump in the fire, which is a good sign that you're not going to just randomly absorb it. So that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
Alright,
want,
10.
you
10.
10.
there you go.
Okay.
Boom.
Jake, I
Yep.
am a dumbass.
Yep.
I have resist energy communal.
Oh, well that would definitely get rid of all the fire damage.
Yeah, well, next turn.
Next turn. Hey guys, sorry about that. Get used to it. Elamir, it is your turn.
Half speed, right?
Yep.
Is it gonna run across the fire?
Yep.
And he
Okay,
can
half
move-
speed, run straight line. So
Oh, yeah.
that's double or triple then?
I think it's quad for movement. So you would have 15, and then that you could have 60 feet of movement.
Can I ram through the door with my speed?
Give me a strength
How
check.
did
Yeah.
Okay, either I crash into the door or I go through the door. But
Well, it's
remember,
a structure, so you do extra damage to them, right?
yeah, it's a structure or an inanimate object. I ignore any hardness, which is giant smash. So strength roll.
Elamir, you come barreling through the fucking door, and your horns immediately get stuck into the wall on the other side. But another exit has entered, leaving another way for the smoke to go, reducing the amount of smoke in the other room. The rest of the party members, you feel a little bit of relief, like the DC for the next smoke check is not going to be nearly as hard. Amari, it is your turn now.
10, 15.
Okay.
Oh wait, no! Don't do it! Don't do what you're about to do. I just thought about what you could. Son of a bitch!
So I have somewhere on here a hydraulic push. I'm using one of my key points for that.
Yep.
Sauna time. Beam bath.
Every single person in that room with Amari, go ahead and give yourself 12 HP. Actually, Elamir, you're included, as a horrifically beautiful steam bath just fills your body, and all of your pores are filled with the healing powers of a sauna. As every single one of you have the fucking fire go out, and Amari makes this room a tranquil, pleasant place to be for a few moments.
And we even
so
have endure
nice.
element, so it's nice. So it's actually
Yeah,
pleasant.
it's very pleasant. With the endure elements, the sauna goes from, oh god, this is hot, to like, I could just live here. Like, this is like...
Monks are amazing.
You're welcome, I guess.
Fucking hell. All right, everybody that's in the room, so the three of you, Elamir too, give me a perception check. Fuck you. Every time. Oh, please. Oh god, of course.
Oh, wait, do I have to do perception too?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Gaius, of course, you meeting these people for the first time, you are completely distracted by this, what you thought was a monk, just producing a fucking fountain of water from her hands. and taking out the entire Inferno in front of you. It is Oni and Elamir that still hear the screams coming, and you can see, Oni, that the soaked wood and ashes that Amari had put out with the water, you can see the embers beginning to grow again, almost drying out those ashes and wood to be burned again. Like almost a few moments you will have before this is reablazed, and you still hear those screams. Elamir, what you hear is the same haunting screams. These are not similar to the ones you had in your prophetic dream. These are the screams you heard of in your prophetic dreams. You can make out one of your favorite professors screaming your name coming from this fire, buried deep in those ashes and soot and the fucking embers. And that is what you are hearing while your fucking hordes are stuck on the wall and you can't get them out. But the rest of you are fine to move. Like I said, you have one turn where there's going to be no consequences to this besides the difficult terrain. So, Oni, can you get out of there in one turn?
So
40.
yeah.
Oni comes sprinting at the speed of sound, almost running straight into the wall next to Elamir, but it probably immediately beginning to assist him out.
Yeah, I'm just getting behind him and like tugging him at the waist.
Come on, bud. You got this. 1, 2, 3, hold.
What the hell was that?
Perfect.
Second bottle cap.
You've got 2 now.
So Gaius and Amari, can you guys? I don't know why I'm asking Amari. Amari could like get out of this by going around in the circle 3 times and then fucking walking out.
You could moonwalk through the fire.
I thought I got rid of the fire because of my water.
You did. It's just embers, but it's gonna be coming back next turn.
Oh, okay.
It's magical fire. Jake.
Yes.
With a 22, would Gaius be able to understand why Oni sprinted out?
Yeah. With the panic, like sprint away, and you're like, I don't think he's hustling that hard just for the fun of it. It doesn't look like it's easy for him.
Right, I'm gonna use my full movement, so like extra dash, whatever, the whole round to get on the other side. But could I flavor it that he's just like doing the fast walk out?
yeah, 100%. You're like
just power walking out of here.
Captain Holt power walking.
Yeah.
All right, now I have to ask Amari, how are you getting out of this room? This harrowing room where you can move 50 goddamn feet in one action. Fuck you.
Rolled across.
I'll go like
10
this.
forward, 10 back, 10 up, 10 down, 15 that way,
Go like
1
this.
backflip and then out.
Go like this. Go like that.
Oh, hey, that's your one move action. All right, that's it. That's your move action. Fucking
Yep.
She's basically just tiptoeing in between the embers.
yeah, like
Yep.
oops,
Go
doo.
through the window.
In the mountains.
Hello, Amari. Good job as per usual. Very good.
He's saying this with his head still stuck in the wall.
Yeah, only one of the horns is out.
Elamir, you need help?
Well, eventually I will get myself out, but sure.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. I'll just don't get me mad. Then the wall won't exist.
I mean, we'll have a door. God knows to what, but there'll be a door.
True. But
There is another door.
would you guys mind exploring further down? I have to fix something. Give me one moment.
Just a flavor. I'm gonna start walking down and like looking behind me, like over my shoulder, just to see what he does.
So I'm just gonna put my hands down on the ground again, and I'm gonna aim it towards Ish, where I heard my professors voices from specifically if I could pinpoint anywhere in the fire where I heard that.
Oh yeah, with your nat 20, you 100% you can hear it like right in the center mass of the fire.
Cool. And then I'm gonna tap the floor to feel, is there anything underneath?
You can feel that there is a solid like 16 feet of stone, but then there is definitely a cavern underneath it.
I'm gonna try to literally break the floor to make the fire fall down. And I am willing to expend rage slots for this. Oh, sure. I got 23 of these bad boys today. I'm technically well rested, so fuck it. Let's just start. Burn one already and slam down and see what happens.
Gaius, with no warning, you watch as Elamir's body just begins to grow. Your 14 is not enough to break it down. The first smash just leaves an impressive crack, leading itself all the way to the fire.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just use another turn to do it again.
Oh, yeah. Amari and Gaius, you watch as Elamir's rage screaming out.
Be at peace!
You watch as Elamir smashes down and the floor just gives way as the chunks of like 32 feet long bits of stone all come tumbling down into a giant cavern underneath. As all of you can see what appears to be a underground lake beginning to suck in this now boiling water as the embers of these fires are taken away down deep below. And this entire room now no longer exists.
What did you do? How are we gonna get out?
We will find a way out. I mean, for God's sake, it's like 20 hours since you were flying. We will find a way out. It is fine. I was putting tortured souls to rest, as you should.
Elamir, may I ask, what was that for again?
Oh, I could hear tortured voice. I could hear tortured souls that were burning. It seems that whichever magic had set this place ablaze was using souls as the fuel. So I thought I would alleviate their pain and set them free.
14 religion, Jake? Anything?
The screaming fires, you would no, you have no bearing for that. You have no idea why the fuck there would be screaming fires like that.
I have no guarantee, but it feels like it was the right thing to do, so I did it.
Elamir just collapsed an entire room into a dark, no light cavern of water, which I would not fall into because I described it as one of the most horrifying things you could ever possibly fall into.
A body of water. That's all you have to describe it as.
Yeah, Oni's terrified on the other side. I'm like, oh, water.
I need like a ring of water breathing or something like that.
I think you should get a ring of water walking.
You need some. No, he doesn't need that. He needs some rings of water wings. All right. So like, the second he gets into the water, it just inflates.
I didn't say I wanted some rubber ducky rings.
As you guys approach here, there does not seem to be any emanating heat from here. In fact, all the smoke seems to have dissipated since Elamir's crashing decision. The way forward seems pretty clear.
Is there a keyhole on the door?
This door does not have a keyhole, but it's good that you mention the door itself, as it is ornately covered in the carvings of snakes, with the door handle itself looking like a king cobra about to strike.
Oh my god, they're horrible. 10.
That is a snake, and snakes are bad.
Hey, Amari, isn't this the same thing that you had the tattoo of a very long time ago?
Maybe.
Would you mind having a look?
Yeah, Amari, go ahead. You can do a knowledge religion or perception. Perfect.
Or perception. I'm not good at knowledge.
Amari, when you're looking at the wall, the thing that immediately
No.
you know nothing about the religious aspects of this wall, but you know that the pattern on this wall, there is a oddly purple snake running throughout the entirety of this wall, and the head of this copper king cobra like doorknob is almost a dyed copper that looks to be a purple hue. And you know that that matches the purple snake arm tattoo you got just outside of this temple.
Seems to be relevant as she flexes her arm towards Elamir.
Is that a signal to me? Am I supposed to break down the door? I mean, I can break down the door if that is what you want.
I don't think we can open it otherwise.
I honestly, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, one trick pony. Go!
Boom! Elamir smashes the door, but it feels rock solid. As when you smash into it, you can feel as if almost every one of those snakes that are carved into this wall, or door rather, are not just ornate, but they seem to be part of some sort of structural barricade, blocking someone from just pounding the door open.
Well, if Elimir's gonna break the door down again, I'm gonna help him.
I could try and put down the door.
A bit overpowered. We just knock down the door. We don't need to use weapons for this.
Why don't we knock on the door? See if anyone's inside.
Fine. Elimir's a tiny bit annoyed. So fine, I'll just knock on the door. So he just knocks on the door. Donk, donk, donk.
Go ahead and everyone give me perception checks.
Skills. Perception.
Holy shit. Again?
Oh my god. Jesus, Elamir. You feel like you can hear the sounds of footsteps ever so quietly walking on pristine tiles, almost sounding like heels on top of marble as it's approaching the door.
Oh, you are correct. Someone is coming to open. Yes. My apologies. I should probably stop just breaking down every door I see. It's a problem I have.
Yeah, I did always think we always try and find some intricate way to open a door that, either trying to open the door handle or just knocking.
Well, my professor always said, if you are a hammer, everything will look like a nail.
Jake, is there anything else around here that would look like a fucking switch?
There is nothing that looks like a switch. The 20, you would probably just sort of see that doors, as sturdy as they are, there does not seem to be a complicated mechanism around them. It just seems to be a door handle that is, like I said, the King Cobra head. And that's really seems to be it. The heels seem to come to a stop, Elamir, on the other side, as you hear what sounds to be a loud clinking sound. And then silence.
Hello? Temple inspection team.
You come walking in and you're yelling out, and the room seems surprisingly empty. As when you enter in, there does not seem to be a woman walking around in heels. There only seems to be a large statue that seems to almost rival the ornateness of the statue you saw in the first lair, of a giant snake with red eyes, with two burning fires on either side.
Should I touch it? It seems kind of evil, corrupting evil.
I don't
guess.
remember if anything bad happened last time, but if it really makes you feel better about it, I will not stop you.
Maybe we should look for traps whilst we're going in.
Probably a great idea.
Yeah.
Somebody asking about traps. Bottle cap. There you go, buddy. Look at that.
Thank you.
see,
I
now
remembered
that's
how to play D&D when I'm trying to make my own D&D game.
The only time anybody.
Oh, there's no traps. Don't worry. We're all good.
Playing Elamir, I don't give a shit about traps.
Both Amari and Oni may be the only two who care about traps. Both being completely distracted. Oni, you know what? I wasn't going to do this, but yet a nat 1 really sells it, as you feel a uncomfortable butterfly feeling in your stomach, as those two gems in the eyes of that snake just look delicious.
My eyes are a trap. Let me go disarm them.
Hello.
Deception check.
This
Deception
is-
check. Deception check. Deception check.
I don't know. Okay, well, sense motive.
Yeah, sense motive. Anybody that wants to see if you can figure it out that Oni's lying, but like, yep.
Oh, sense motive, you say?
Oh,
I'm just leaning on one of the braziers, being like, "Hello, I know someone opened the door. We are supposed to fix some situation deep inside some female's temple." No. Okay.
Elamir, as nonchalant as you are, just looking around, being like, I don't care what Oni's doing. Wait, what do you mean? No, you see through that bullshit too. Everybody sees through it. Everybody does. As Oni, you are approaching what appears to be the altar. This is like a 6-foot tall jump to get up there or climb up. So you can go ahead and give me a climb check. There's almost no way for you to fail this. Go ahead.
No, Oni bad. Don't touch. Oni
Oni-
bad. Stop.
I'm gonna try and do a will check, see if you can snap me out of it.
Heal. Heal.
No, you're like a rabid dog. You see those things, you want them. There's nothing anybody can do to stop you. Amari,
Can I whip him with my whip?
yes, you 100% can try and give me a
You have a
CMB
whip?
check.
I have a whip. I don't use it very often.
Wait.
I'm full attacking this whip, by the way.
Oh.
You're not even trying to like grab him up with it to stop. You're just like whipping him in the back, being like, no, bad boy, bad.
Amari, that's not how you use whip. You use whip to make entangle and pull, not just, that is just for pain. First you say you don't kill and now you're inflicting pain. This is going bad way, Amari. This is bad.
Hey, I'm not gonna stop him. If he wants to go touch it, he can touch it. But I'm gonna tell him, stop it.
She rolled absolute bricks.
31 to hit. What the fuck?
She rolled a 17 and 19, and then a 2 and 3, and she can only roll a 3 max for damage. So, Oni, you feel these stinging, awful 15 points of pain damage to your back as you feel a whip snap you out of your situation. I will let you have another will save to try to stop yourself as Amari tries to bring you back to reality with pain.
19.
You can feel yourself on the verge of stopping. Maybe, just maybe, you don't feel the need to go after those gems.
Elamir, take out the eyes. Get them away from me.
Okay. I try to grab the entire statue at the bottom.
Just rip
Okay. You definitely grab onto this giant statue. These glowing red eyes staring back at you. Go ahead and give me a will save.
Right, sure.
You.
But I'm not really done with the action, though.
Oh no! This is, imagine like this is, you're putting your arms on the thing. You're touching the statue, and now these eyes are beginning to look into you and stare into your soul. You're what were you doing with the second part? Just imagine you're beginning to get a bit entranced by the statue. You bend and you can feel the statue beginning to crack under your weight as you begin to feel this presence entering your mind, telling you to put your arm in its mouth.
But I don't want the tattoo.
I don't want a tattoo, sir.
I'm gonna chop off do an attack where the cracks are formed. Just sever the head. Like an executioner style.
Perfect. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and you're trying to attack the stone with your sword. Amari, Gaius, is there anything you guys are doing? You're watching this from the sidelines.
I've just joined the party. I'm just watching the crazy.
32 to hit, 23 damage.
As you slam in, you feel your sword dig into one of Elamir's cracks. You can see slices of stone come flying out. You're maybe halfway through this skull's neck, or the stone snake's neck. Mari, do you want to do anything, like I said, or are you just watching?
Is it a real snake?
It is a stone snake.
Then I'm just gonna slam my forearm on the back of the blade and just finish the rest of the way.
You go ahead and give me a strength check to try and hammer it through.
Jake, how long has this been going on for? Like that whole.
Maybe a minute has passed.
I'm gonna try to somersault, throw it over my shoulder by putting one hand on its nose and the other one is gonna shove my fist in its mouth and then try to throw it over. Just throw it into the other wall.
Perfect.
And I got a 20 on strength.
20 on strength. So you're watching as Oni's
21.
breaking it a little bit more, maybe 3/4 of the way through. As Elamir's last strength check, you're shoving your arm into its mouth, ripping the thing up. As you're watching Elamir lifts this entire snake skull above his head, as he then throws it to the ground, shattering it.
I was gonna try to figure out what that was for.
Well, I mean, who needs the giant snake skull, right? Elamir, I just need a reflex save to see if you can dodge hitting anything with your hand when you shove it into the mouth of the beast. You notice a very distinct long cut along one of your arms. On your right side arm, whatever one you shoved into the mouth. It's a long gash. Nothing that you would take damage of. Well, 1d6, right? 4 points of damage. As
Nope, can't take damage from that.
it literally did not hurt me. As you just have this, it is literally but a scratch on your body. As you have destroyed this head, and the 2 gems sit beneath a bunch of the rubble, hidden away.
Okay, should I take away the gems so you don't consume them?
Yes, please.
Okay, I pick up gems, put in inventory.
If only Isaac was here, he could tell us what they are.
It's okay. Isaac is having a nap now, so he can stop being a shrimp, a prune, a mummy, an instant noodle man.
You guys are free to continue moving. The statue in here is broken.
Can I do perception if there's anything behind the head or whatever we just destroyed?
Even without a perception check, you can see that it is a lot of coiling stone meant to represent the body of this large snake. Specifically, Gaius with a 23, you would be able to see that there is a lot of some sort of writing on the skin of the snake with all the windings of its coils, as well as there's some of the same writing wrapped all around the top of this room.
Is it magical?
It's not
No.
magical, it's more just a script you probably wouldn't know.
I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna bring it back to the priestess, aka Isaac. Or Isaac, sorry.
AKA or Isaac, perfect. Red.
With that 23, do I see anything else in the room that would pique my attention?
Boom. The only thing that would really gather your attention is how ornate the flooring is here. It's not like anything else here, and it's completely pristine. No amount of brokenness or disruption here.
Well, I mean,
Before, but now there is, but
Yeah, yeah, trust me, there was gonna be so many things. There was gonna be a statue that talked to you guys. It was gonna be great.
no way.
Now it doesn't have a fucking head.
You could speak through the head on the floor.
I mean, to be honest, that's what I was gonna.
You were just gonna start talking to the shit on the floor.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
the
To be
body
fair,
does charades.
Jake, not the craziest thing we've gone through.
It's not even the
Broke
craziest
the
shit you've
jaw.
done today.
broke the jaw a bit, so now it will speak with a lisp.
What were you doing? What was your guys' plan here since you destroyed the head?
I have no idea what the plan was. They just started doing it.
Plan?
Maybe we should continue to the next room and find that woman. Yeah.
I was just trying to stop Oni from, consuming whatever the fuck it was trying to consume.
I was trying to whip him into shape.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Well, could this be the problem that the priestess told us about? Like an evil snake tomb?
I
Oh, it might.
doubt it.
Oh,
I mean, seeing as though our whole motive right now is snakes, our motif right now has snakes, I feel like it was probably not necessarily a bad thing.
oh.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the door up there, and I'm gonna.
She should have been so vague, right? She should have told us what the problem was deep in her
You should have
temple.
asked questions.
I
It
was.
sounds like you have not dealt with religious fanatics before. They keep being vague. Because that
Yeah.
way they can always be correct.
Aren't you like the most cursed person, Oni? I
Yes.
feel like you should be asking more.
I asked for help and she put palm oil on me.
See,
Did it make you feel
again,
better?
No.
you should ask questions.
Hey, you didn't
why?
roll to see if it made you feel better.
All right.
Okay, does it? Okay, I'll see if it's still affecting me now. Does it?
All right, give me a heal check on your body. See, did it help?
Okay.
Now everything hurts, but now you smell like lavender. That's nice. I mean, like
Lovely.
you don't smell like a fucking old fart anymore, so that's good.
Smoked lavender.
Smoked
Well,
lavender.
in case this was the problem, we have solved the problem and we have brought with us the things that cause the problem. And we kept it away from potential more problems. So, in case, we can just continue, see if this is or this is not the problem.
Before we leave, I was gonna look at the door, see if I can get anything on the door with 23, but Elgar already opened it, so.
It's a pretty nice door. It's a wooden door.
Again, Elamir's a barbarian. He doesn't
Wait.
really think about things too much.
The eyes had some sort of power in them, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, I think none of us have knowledge checks. The one with knowledge was Isaac.
I think literally none of you are good at appraising anything right now.
I can try. I got +2.
If Elamir doesn't get it, I'm just gonna draw my sword and ask Dougie, the drunk demon
What?
that's in my blade.
Sorry, what?
Doji, not
Doji.
doggy, not doggy.
Doggy.
Doggy. Doggy.
Okay, actually, all right. Okay, can I rename him to Doggy?
Dougie.
If you want.
Dougie. And for his friends, Doug.
Odie has an intelligence of 8, alright? He's gonna say Dougie.
All right, so you're contacting a demon in your sword, trying to get additional information on what those eyes could be.
Yeah.
You see the paladin next to him, and then suddenly the warrior standing next to the paladin's sword is just oozing evil. It's like,
Oh yeah. Do you still have detect evil on Gaius or no?
He already knows I'm emanating evil, so he's definitely keeping an eye on me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're looking at him, and it is now very clear to you after this sword is drawn out that 90% of this boy's evil energy is coming from that thing. It is almost like the aura of it is almost dripping with blood. As Oni comes out to commune with this, and you're just asking basically in front of your friends here, so Doggy, what's those crystals do?
Yeah. What are those eyes all about?
What this button do?
What this button do? You hear the glugging of somebody drinking out of that gourd, a sound you almost miss after your harrowing 24-hour experience of unnerving pressure and concern. The glugging comes to a stop as you hear his voice, and he just goes, "Oh, you know, I don't know much about artifacts. I do know of things you should be fearful of. And snakes are ancient, older than any of the gods we know. It's best not to anger them. But it will be beneficial for me at least. Those eyes. I do not know what they are, but I do know what they will bring. Death.
Yeah. You know, you said don't anger the snake gods.
Oh, I watched it. It was you made me participate. I was laughing my
Yeah.
ass off the whole
Okay.
time.
I'm glad. Okay. Because, you know, you're the one that technically did it, so.
Don't wrap me in with this shit.
I ain't taking the hit for you, kid. This is all you.
Swords don't kill snake gods. People kill snake gods.
Hey, didn't we destroy the previous one as well?
Yeah, you have not
Yeah.
been very good to snake statues. I think the last snake statue you guys dealt with, was it a snake statue or just a regular statue when you destroyed the thing for the Crystal of All Seeing?
A Crystal of All Seeing we destroyed as well, but I don't remember if it was a snake statue. I just remember it was.
It was a statue.
It was a
I know it was a
statue.
statue.
I think it might have just been an Anubis statue or something like that, but yeah.
Might have been.
It was the one where everybody got the tattoo that they broke. I think the first one.
Yeah, you guys definitely broke that first statue with the tattoo because Elamir, I think, got mad. I think I vividly remember Elamir getting mad at a snake statue and breaking it. But yeah, no, that's what you hear when you talk to your doggy.
Dog.
Are they not going to correct me calling him that?
Oh no.
Okay.
He's drunk as fuck. He won't give a shit.
Fair enough.
But no,
I'll just sheath the sword and be like, I'm assuming everybody heard that, right?
none of you heard anything besides him talking to the sword.
Oh. The eyes bring about death, so.
Wait. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Is he insane?
The problem
Yeah,
is you
like-
rolled a 19, and like theoretically I should be telling you no because he's not crazy because he's not just talking to his sword. But you didn't word that question in a way where I feel like saying no is the right answer for a 22. So let me word it like this. You don't think he's crazy for talking to his sword. You think he's crazy because he tried to take eyes that very clearly were deadly artifacts, and he does not seem right in the head.
Yeah, checks out.
Checks out. All right.
Yeah, so no idea how you can like just grab those eyes. I guess it's back to the muscle magic, but they are deadly. So preferably keep them away from anyone who will cause harm with them, including me.
Yeah, good.
I wasn't planning on giving them to you. You keep eating things.
I
It's
don't
like
eat.
child finding toys, and it
I
just
consume. It's different. I take their essence against my will and their will.
so you eat compulsory with no self-restraint. You need to be on that diet.
I'm literally just rolling knowledge checks this session, just like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with this man.
You're even more confused because everyone was acting like it was eating before, and now he's saying consume, and that's concerning you because, like, have you ever heard of a good person consuming anything? No. Mm-mm.
No,
No.
nuh-uh. Not even a neutral one.
Not even a
What about
exactly.
consomme?
A consomme, yes. Consume, no.
I did say it was
Or
against
consume
my
a man.
will.
Exactly.
Mm.
Your 24 would get you that you should probably keep any of your magical artifacts or divine artifacts away from this man. That's you're getting the sense that especially the whole against my will and their will. And you're like, no. Yeah, no. That's mm-mm. But you go ahead.
This next room, perception check. Oh,
Perception
natural 20.
check. As you guys came into here, Oni, what you would have saw on the door ahead of you is set at the very top of it a memorial to our world. And when you enter in, you see what appears to be a large, incredibly detailed globe, like a level of pristine accuracy you could not even really comprehend. It looks like all the mountains are not like little drawn on mountains. They've actually built the topology. They've made this so that way if you were to run your fingers across this globe, you would be feeling what this world was. You would feel the softness of the trees, the sharpness of the mountains, the wetness of the water. It is like a almost mini recreation, a perfect diorama of was once this place. The point being, Oni, is that you do not recognize this at all. This is not the world you grew up with. There is no.
I was going to ask if it had the hole that we create, the demons, fire giants created, but never mind.
You see nothing. There is no ring around this world. There is no seahorse isles. There is no anything that you would recognize.
I thought you were trying to say ring around. See.
Do any of you guys know anything about planes and what plane this might be from?
+1. Untrained.
A +1 untrained. You could go ahead and give me some knowledge planes. Oni's perception check. That's the. Oh my god.
Oh. He knows. He knows.
No.
He knows.
It was just Apollo, the god, just whispering in his ears like, dude, it's this. Don't fucking think.
The winds of the world has blessed thee. Thy are the champion of the earth, the cosmos, the ever, the man.
It is as if fate decided Gaius would be here instead of Isaac. Because as much as Isaac is a bookworm, and as much as Isaac knows almost anything under the sun, there are some things that books cannot teach you. And Gaius, what you recognize here, staring at this globe, is that you do recognize it. A world from a book of histories. It was always taught to you that this is a fantasy history of some great place that never once existed. Think of it as like this world's version of the Lord of the Rings. But standing in front of you is a perfect recreation of that story land. And you let out the words, it's Galarian.
Galarian?
Galarian.
Not. If only I knew what the fuck that is.
You guys have that knowledge.
Was there an end time for this fictional world?
You actually read through it. Specifically, it was part of the tomes where it was said that the end of the world was brought during a conjunction of spheres, where multiple planes were brought to into one spot, and Galarian was destroyed. It was said to be a prophesized endgame that in the books there was a lot of sadness because they had been given multiple warnings of this end times coming, but no one could see what was written until it had happened.
I'm guessing guys walked the same entrance that they went into, right?
Yes.
He saw the depictions on the walls.
Vaguely, it probably would have been a lot harder to. You don't have Quill Desert language script in your thing, right?
No. Cool.
No. So you would not have the context to really like. You wouldn't be reading the text to give you the idea of what these are about, but you would have just saw vague things that honestly, now that you're seeing this, probably go back context wise. You're like, oh my god, wait, that was the depiction of when they defeated the Whispering Tyrant. That's where they took down the giant god when he was trying to take over the world, Mithril. Oh my god, this is where the Starstone was, where if you touched it, you could become a deity. Oh, and the wrong man became a god. All of these stories you are now having flood back into your mind as you're staring at this globe.
So there's a connection.
This temple seems to be implicitly connected with this now in your head. Do you let them know?
Muttering under his breath, and then the moment he pictures those like stories, he basically explains to them that whole situation, that somehow this is connected. The Galarian, the fictional world, and the depictions that were at the front when game came to the temple.
I think I might be causing that prophecy to come true. Because I'm the conduit that's bringing different planes together of the gods and goddesses.
Am I the bad guy? Oni asks.
Well, that is your choice. Do you want to believe it? Do you want to end it? Or do you want to try to fix it?
I want to help my goddess. That's all I wanted.
You know the best part about not having Isaac here or Iris? We have no one to age date any of this shit.
Yep.
Wait, question.
Yep.
For you to fix, you just want to fix this, yes?
I guess, yeah.
You just want your goddess to be safe. But if you destroy the planes, wouldn't that release her?
Technically, she's corrupt right now, so if she gets released,
Well, she is a god, and you cannot kill a god unless you kill them in their home plane. So if you remove the plane, then she would just be released, I think. I'll be honest, I wasn't really paying too much attention in class when they were talking about, killing gods.
I'm just imagining Elamir making a trading card pyramid as they're talking about killing gods. It's like, I'm never going to need to know this. This is stupid.
I don't need to know how to murder gods. I only need how to be one.
Amari, please give me a knowledge history check with advantage because you recognize the name Galarian.
History, you said?
Yep.
Does that mean I roll twice, by the way?
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
off.
20. Hell yeah, Z. Hell yeah.
we get in the law today.
Jesus Christ.
uh,
Well,
guess I
Can
won't roll again.
Can I just get one thing, a reaction to that?
yeah.
Gaius looks over at Amari, just nods to her, and says, I like this one.
She is very, very useful in combat as well. You should see her prowess. It's fantastic.
You murder like hordes of people.
No.
I need to see this.
She literally killed a swath of people, up to 11 different evil cultic heretics in one attack. It was glorious.
Impressive. Impressive.
I don't know about impressive.
By the way, Amari's now built up in his mind as a fucking killing machine.
Oh no.
Just wait until she gets into a combat with a person, and it's gonna be her like trying to hit them with pillows to be like, no, I won't hurt you.
If that happens, I'm going to roll sense motive with disadvantage, seeing if she's holding herself back, like trying not to basically burst their head.
Dude, all right, that would actually be crazy, especially after she crits. So like she actively like disables a person again, and you're just like, she was holding back. All right, anyway, Amari, your nat 20, your knowledge history check. It is when he says Galarian and the entire world becomes quiet and you hear this like building buzz in your ears as you're transported back to one of those memories of you having tea with your teacher atop that mountaintop. Feeling the mist of the waterfalls going into the endless nothingness, you begin to listen and hear your old master talking. And then you remember the word Galarian and him talking about the world that came before, the world that was lost. And he tells you about how there was a grand city that was lost to the world that holds the secrets to saving this one. but how it was sunken away, lost to time under the water, from the grand kingdom of Taldor.
Oh shit.
And you remember that, returning back with the rest of the group mentally, as they're all like poking at this thing, probably destroying a craftsman's years, lifetimes of work by just trying to be like, what's this place? You guys have learned a lot in this room. Is there anything?
Should we go to the next room and learn everything about everything?
And see what we can find, yeah.
All right. You guys continue either south or north.
Where are we going? I kind of want to go south, but
Oh, we go south. We have to choose one of the places. Doesn't matter which one we start with.
Directions
Just-
-6.
Yeah, you're going the exact opposite way of everybody else.
Well, okay, go with Oni, I
Oh
guess.
God, we're splitting the party. All right, somebody's dying. We already know that's what's happening. As Elamir and Gaius go south, and Amari and Oni go north. You guys, this is a sharp decline now. There are no stairs here, but Gaius and Elamir, imagine every step you take is like a 5-foot drop down a bit of rock, as the ground here is basically entirely shattered, as it's basically a slope downwards.
Hey, Jake, I'm gonna
Yes.
roll perception with disadvantage
Yep.
to see if guys notice that they're not behind.
Perfect. You do not.
Okay, there we go.
And Amari and Oni, what you see immediately here is a lot of rubble completely blocking your way forward.
Well,
Can you air push all this out of the way?
do you want me to use my key points to air push?
Oh, we can just dig through it.
I don't know if I want to use my
the other
key.
way.
I already used one today.
I'm gonna do a perception check.
Your perception check, it looks like a caved-in hallway. It looks like there would be almost no way to get in from the other side, but maybe if you took your time, you could make an entrance this way.
I look at to Amari and just like lift up my brows, like but you can't see because I've got a mask on.
Is there a way I could just like punch and see if I will like just a flurry of blows and see if that'll like make this go quicker? Because I don't want to use my key points.
If you want, you can do some checks if you want to just try and get rid of all this shit quicker. It's gonna take a significant amount of time, just compared to what the other boys are doing. Just as a heads up, but you can do
I
it.
saw another entrance this way. I'm gonna go check that instead.
Wait, there was another one?
I mean, there was a thing here.
I thought it was meant to
don't
go
know.
south, and we went south.
I don't know. There's something we could go this way.
Elamir, I don't know why you went north, but
Well, then I'm gonna go to
south
Elamir.
has.
Oni, this is south.
Huh?
Yes.
I'm going to go find Elamir. I'm not even bothering with Elamir.
I'm not going in that goddamn room. It's too
Whoa.
much effort.
Oh,
I
where
found
were
a block.
you? We were waiting.
Yeah, where were you?
We went south.
This is South Oni. You know what? Next time I'm gonna hold your hand.
I didn't even know we were going south. I was just following Oni.
Because it was a bad idea to leave him alone.
To be honest.
He would just spend his time digging. I found a caved entrance going somewhere ominous.
How about we explore here first, and then see if we want to go the other way?
Even though I would not be a person to stop you from going on your own adventures and experience life for the fullest, but I still do not think it is smart to split the proverbial party, so to speak, in dangerous situations.
And I kind of need someone with me to hold me back from objects.
Yeah, so that's where we're going here.
Why do you like locking doors?
Okay, I have to lock doors because if I don't lock doors, you guys run in and fucking break everything before I can get there.
I don't understand why
We
you lock
never
doors.
do that.
Yeah, we've
Easy.
never done that.
Okay, Jake,
Yeah.
now you gotta think about it. Who's in the second campaign? What kind of characters is in the second campaign? At the moment,
That's why the doors are locked.
mostly just brawn. It's just physical might with absolutely no other things. Yeah.
It's literally.
You had Isaac. That was it.
Oh, now it's literally.
Now it's literally just
brawn.
brawn.
Mhm.
I mean, I would say Amari isn't brawn, but she's just not lately.
And it's all I've ever done. I've only ever been brawn, and it's not on purpose.
Boom. But
Ooh,
when you
comfy
guys
couch.
get in here, you see, unlike everything else you've seen, this is a very well put together room, and it feels very much like it's kind of just sort of meant for you to relax. There's
That's
books for
exactly
you to
what I'm
read.
doing.
There's a chair. Oh my god, it feels like you can take your feet up for a second.
I'm gonna check the couch for loose change.
214 on perception.
214s, you guys see jack shit in here. There is no change in this couch, Oni. Amari,
the book.
give me a perception check with advantage. And it will become
Oh,
apparently in a second.
Twice?
Yep.
Ooh, nice 26.
With a 26, you lean your head back and you realize that there is a small divot behind you, almost like the wall behind you is fake.
Ooh, I'm gonna fall backwards.
Amari comically falls backwards into a secret door from the back of the
Oh,
boat.
no, I was gonna go elevator smash, but
You don't think it's funnier to have Amari just, whoa, you know?
Not everything needs to be smashed, but I am
Yeah,
happy
just
about
smashed
it.
lightly, if you will.
they say cats always land on their feet.
Also, that's what she said.
Alabir says, not everything needs to be smashed, and then he walks towards Amari and accidentally breaks the couch in two by stepping on it.
Thank God I wasn't there. Fuck.
Amari,
Ooh.
give me a reflex save.
Reflex?
Traps. 21.
Amari, take
No.
32 points of damage as the statue next to you with a bow and arrow looses its arrow and it enters straight into your chest, almost hitting your heart.
What? Can't I sense motive before you do?
If you get a higher level of snake style, 100%, I'll let you do sense motives after traps have triggered because of how fucking bullshit you are.
Look.
That's a
32.
fail.
Just, damn it. Fuck. Okay, fine. How much damage?
32 points of damage as this stone arrow enters straight into your chest.
I don't like you, Jake.
What the fuck?
Divorce.
It's all because I shot you with an arrow. Bullshit. All right. No, everyone is free to move now as Amari immediately gets shot with an arrow the second walking through the door.
1 sec before we carry on. So, I was gonna look at the books. Is there any books that carry, like, that basically grab my attention?
You don't find anything particularly useful here. It seems like it's a lot of romance novels and general adventure.
And I'm gonna look for smut.
I hope you find something good.
You of course, of all this smut, you put your hand in the bookshelf and the first thing you find is some book about fighting black dragons. Gross. Throw it away.
Oh, big black dragons, I see.
I know you definitely find smut. It's about big black dragons. And
I'm taking it.
all right.
Thank God you didn't find the one about the big bad cobra.
All right, you can put in your inventory, Mackie, book on BBD.
What's the value of this book?
1.
Is it like a
Depends
first
to,
edition?
Sentimental.
It's 0.
Does it have like sprayed edges? Is it signed?
It's well worn, well used.
Is it sticky?
Hey Jake, what is the value of the materials of that book? That's probably the cost of it.
I don't know, dude. They've been pretty wrecked.
Is it leather bound?
It was.
Or is it like hardback?
Ew. I don't know
What
what
did you
that
say?
means. Is it leather bound?
And I said it was.
Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, no, as you guys are entering into here, Amari would be the first to notice this is a room filled with statues. Specifically, you would pick up very quickly there is a motif of every single one of these statues having a plaque and referencing some sort of god.
Oh, you guys don't get shot with arrows.
Hey Z, can I get a wellness check?
A wellness check?
You're fucking good.
Yeah, it do be stinging a little.
As he walks by, he pulls out the arrow and like lays his hand on her. Like, you'll be fine. Just take care where you step, and then cast lay on hands. That's what. How much is lay on hands?
5d6.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Holy shit! What?
Can you do like negative energy version of that? Useless.
Dude, and throw.
24 points of healing, Z. You almost get most of that damage back. And Gaius.
Can we keep him?
That's right. This is the first healer for the backup crew.
Yeah.
And you saw it, whenever you laid his hand on you, you saw like a slight glimmer of light coming from his hand.
Beautiful.
You guys are in this room. Every single one of these statues, -1, has a plaque and the name of a god and their domain.
Expansion?
No.
Oh.
Do I see any that I know or I care about at all?
There should be one. You would know actually 2, Elamir. I would say you know 2. You would know this one here, which is a what looks to be a druid woman with a crooked staff. The nameplate on her says Green Mother. You would know that there are some giants that worship this ancient god. She is said to basically have be like the snake gods, predate almost anything else that's in existence. She would be one of the eldest, which is basically a fey god. And you can see that her thing says the goddess of rot. And the other one I said you would know is this one here with the large sword. You would recognize him as Rajin, the god of lightning from the Seahorse Isles. He is known as a god that basically became a god through successful swordsmanship and power gaining from just personal might. Is there any other statues you guys want to check out? The only one that sticks out to you being different is the one without a nameplate, the one right in front of Elamir.
Jake, religion 22, inspecting all of them.
Perfect. Up here, you have this is the god Zephys. He is considered the god of tragedy. You know that a lot of people that worship death and undeath like to consider him a deity. Directly to your right is the goddess Bry, the goddess of invention. The Semizarians almost exclusively worship her as their goddess. The one below that is Rajin, like I said. There's no deity that matches the description of the woman in front of Elamir. The one to the left of that is the Green Mother, like I said earlier. That's this one. You have this one here. The name tag says Cthulhu, but it looks like a man with a odd haircut and a handlebar mustache face. And this one up in the top left is a man with a bow and arrow with elk horns coming out of his head, and he is called Iristil, the god of the hunt. Oh, and Cthulhu was called the god of dreams.
Does any one of them pique my interest? Which one was without the name tag?
The one I'm standing in front of.
She immediately stands out to you because it is very clearly not taken as much time as the other ones. Like, she was not revered as much as the others here.
Anything else in the room that would like guide me to anything that I would want?
Some additional perception checks and some sense motive checks.
I rolled a.
Yeah, me and
A
Mary
very
did.
good perception. Holy shit. All right. Oni, with your 19, you would probably be distracted by Rajin because he is a god that you 100% would have worshipped on the Seahorse Isles. He is a god that a lot of warriors in the Seahorse Isles revered. You would specifically be enraptured with the memories of listening to stories about how his supposed death came when he was trying to cut apart the Seahorse Isles and breaking it apart but failing.
Okay.
And then Amari, with your 29, sorry, I hate to do this to you, but you notice that the wall behind the archer lady is 100% also fake.
God damn it. Anybody else want to take Wait, you got a healer. Maybe I should just go in.
And
Welcome to Reckless Amari.
And Gaius, the one thing you notice before Amari does anything else with your 27 is that while you're inspecting this crude female archer statue, she's notching a arrow, and it seems to be pointing at Aristil, the statue that shot Amari.
Oh.
They're fighting each other.
Wait, are these gods of the same religion, or are they like different ones?
Bottle cap. Every single one of these gods is from a different pantheon. None of them even remotely none of them are worshipped by the same people. None of them come from pantheons that are even remotely connected to each other. The Green Mother is an eldest, which is a Fey god. Cthulhu is a elder god coming from the outer space. Iristil is a nature god. Zephys here is a actually Hellenic god coming from a land far away where they honestly no fuck it Gaius, you know this. Hellenic is where your marble spears fucking culture comes from. This is a fucking god that you would personally know and have a uncomfortable feeling with. It is your essential version of a Grim Reaper figure. Bry is coming something from completely else, a divine source from a place that honestly the Samazarians were not the first person worshiping her. It is in their story that she adopted them. They don't know the origin of Bry. And Arajan, like I told you, is a Seahorse Isle deity. And that is a deity you know from, Oni would know from his personal experiences. The gods of the Seahorse Isles are like no one else from anywhere else. It is almost like puzzle piece falling into place. A conjunction of spheres. A combination of multiple domains and pantheons coming together. That's what you see in this room.
Could I do a quick check? I guess after Mary breaks through the walls, like that, what pantheons the three that I've combined?
Yeah, honestly, do you want to have a little chat with Gaius while Amari starts knuckle dusting herself? Like,
yes, please.
Yeah, hold on.
All right, Amari, give me a strength check.
I just yelled her, footwork. Be careful.
You immediately knock down this wall. Did you remove the statue at all, or did you try and punch around it?
I was trying to see if the statue was probably gonna like push through the wall. I wasn't.
Oh, you were pushing the statue through the wall?
Jake, she drop kicked the statue. That's why I said footwork.
Oh god. Okay, yeah, no, the statue goes crashing through the wall, and you watch as this elven woman's body shatters on the ground into thousands of pieces.
Did we just destroy another thing for you?
Oh no, you guys actually we'll reference this scene 2 years from now, and you guys will call me fucking crazy. All right, that's all I'm gonna fucking say.
What?
What the frick does that mean?
I do not want to know.
Whatever, I'm going through.
And Amari, I need a reflex save, by the way, since you decided to barrel run through there.
I thought that would help me. God damn it.
That has never helped at all. Never, Jake.
Amari, as you get
can
through,
I do a sense motive as well?
You can do a sense motive. With your 15, you are able to stop yourself. Jesus Christ.
Shit.
You realize that if you did not stop yourself, like right at the end of these rumbles, it is very difficult, i.e. DC 25, you asshole, to not
Oh my god.
to go sliding down, and what you see in front of you is a 60 to 80 to 100 foot drop down in essentially a water slide to a stone wall at the bottom.
Holy shit.
Brad.
Are you okay down there, Amari? Did you find anything interesting?
I found a water slide.
All right, Jake, how loud was that? Like all that, the whole commotion.
Amari, how much did you yap the second you got around the corner and you saw 100-foot jump? Like, did you scream?
Okay. Not like no, I did, but I made a high noise that was not that loud.
Okay, so what you're saying is you yapped. You literally.
I have
exactly
an idea. You can veto this, but you basically meowed.
No, I like it. I think it's funny.
It's like she
You
basically
hissed.
reverted to
You
a cat.
hissed. Oh god.
Perfect.
And Gaius, as you're walking past this broken statue, a 14 is not enough to identify it. The only thing that comes to your mind is how it just looks like a regular old elven woman. The only thing that comes across to you is that it's very clear she was a guild hunter.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up the head of the statue and just put it in my bag.
Yeah, you can. 100%.
Bring it to Isaac. He'll identify it. Fuck that, man.
Man, you guys really have a running thread, and I'm not gonna say much more than that, but that's all I'm fucking saying.
Gaius walks up to the opening, looks down, and basically yells down to Amari. Amari, footwork. You need to apply finesse, not pure strength.
I have finesse as
passion.
she's actively holding herself up from not dying.
All right.
Don't listen to him, Amari. You are doing fantastic. The pure prowess of your paws was brilliant and magnificent.
Thank you, Elamir.
So we're gonna be playing good cop and bad cop now. Like,
Hey, you don't know when Amari's gonna snap.
Amari, it feels like it'd be incredibly difficult for you to get back to where they are easily. Gaius, you are reaching the end of the debris. Go ahead. You can take your next step.
I was gonna roll perception to see if I can see anything.
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
Now that you mentioned, I'm not gonna move.
Hey, no metagame, your ass. You see what appears to be a very good spot for you to put your foot in the next spot.
What?
Reflex
There
save.
you go. Yeah.
Amari, how high up on the wall are you?
Not very.
Okay, 7-foot tall man is coming barreling towards you at the speed of sound.
Barreling?
I need
That's fast.
I need a reflex save. Gaius, very quickly you realize that the thing you stepped your foot in is not, in fact, just water. It is some mucusy-like slime concoction that is ludicrously slippery.
Yuckers.
That's fun.
And you are careening straight
Pudding,
towards
pudding.
Amari. Amari, you are immediately hit by Gaius. Elamir, you and Oni are staring down this hallway. Gaius disappears into the shadows, and you just hear a.
Do you need assistance?
Please do not ask. Oh
Is that
god.
a yes or a no? I mean, she literally just told me not to ask. Does that mean that
Gaius
she's
yells back,
insulted?
yes. Gaius yells back,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
You know what? I'm
This is-
moving out the way because I'm not getting crushed by Elamir.
Well, that's what I was actually going to say, is you guys are ramming into that. This is what you guys hear. Yes! Yes! As the yes is fading away.
I got a
No.
whip.
No?
I have a katana and a wakizashi, and I'm just gonna dig it into the ground as I go down.
I'll just have to do this the old way of climbing. So up, gonna go in, and with giant smash. Can I use my fingers as pittons and just kind of stab my toes and my fingers into the wall as I climb?
You
Oh
can,
my
you can, but I'm gonna
God.
raise every DC for climb by 10. or 5. I don't care. It's great. Go ahead and give me a climb check to try to see if you can get to that corner. I'm gonna just set the DC at 20. Fuck off, Elamir. You make it look literally elegant. You're like Spider-Man. You're not even climbing on the walls anymore. You're climbing on the ceiling.
Jake, you set the DC at 20. Has a plus 20.
I know. I didn't know he had a plus 20. It was.
And then he got a 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
40.
Elamir, get ready to catch me.
Catch me, son.
Catch me, daddy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey,
just
you're
start
in the
digging
armor.
my katana wakizashi in the
Okay.
ground or the walls or whatever is best.
Okay.
I was going to prepare myself to catch them if they slide down, knowing that's gonna happen.
Okay. Oni, I need to like, you're stabbing your metal swords into the stone floors and walls.
Yeah, that's horrible. You're gonna break your swords, by the way, Macklin.
It's in the grating, not in the actual stone.
That's still not good. You're gonna snap those.
I don't use
Man.
my katana or wakizashi at all, and it's not even enhanced.
Okay. All right.
I don't think you've ever had the chance. You've literally been cursed
Give
so
me-
much.
give me a-
and down.
Give me a strength check to get them embedded into the stone. Okay. Okay. And then I'm gonna need a reflex save, and then you feel like you've jammed your wakizashi kind of. Yeah, your wakizashi's in the ground. You're good. You're good. Now give me a reflex.
Just slides down anyway. Without a wakizashi, basically, yeah. There you go.
Exactly like Jerry said, your wakizashi sticking in the ground as you come careening down this way.
And that's why I moved out of the way.
Elamir, are you gonna try and catch him as he goes flying around? Or are you
I'm waiting to catch him anyway at the bottom before he hits the
I
wall.
can try to, slow him down then, I guess. What do you
Okay.
want me to do? Catch him with a grapple?
You're gonna die hard, like hand grab.
I can assume you can grab him. Just give me a reflex save to make sure you don't fall off the wall. It's not nearly as slippery as the ground beneath you. You are able to grab him by the snuff of his neck as he's about to go careening down, and you're holding him at the top of the fucking waterfall.
I'm just
He's
holding
dangling
him
off
like
the
the
edge.
scruff of his neck is like, why did you come? I said, do not come. You have armor. You do not climb that well. Why?
I don't want to be left alone.
The most
You know what,
human
Okay.
answer.
That's a very fair point.
I actually have a shield in my inventory. Can I take the lockpick shield and then just jam it as hard as I can in the wall?
Yeah,
I tried that.
What is that?
Yeah, go ahead. Are you trying to make a platform for him to sit in or something, or stand on?
Not big enough for him to stand, but to sit in shame.
Yeah, no, you can do that. Yep.
Holy
18,
shit.
You're just like he was able with his wakizashi. You're able to get it in, kind of stand it. It's good. You can sit on it.
Okay. All right. The fuck.
That's fucking cool.
How far of a drop is it?
It is about 100 feet down. Which, by the way, the two of you, we never really talked about that. So give me 1 second. I just gotta. What's it? R roll.
Slash roll.
D6.
Amari has key points,
Okay, so
Amari probably has slow fall. I'm
Yeah.
the one that's taking
it's
the
not.
damage.
You guys are going at an angle towards the wall, so you're not really falling so much as you are sliding down this like giant hill, basically.
Oh, okay.
So velocity then.
Velocity. That is about 40 points of damage.
We're fine.
And I would say the real thing would be at basically the time that you guys were hitting that, you can definitely feel the wall is very close to buckling and falling in.
Wait, do we get a save at the end to maybe like cushion the end?
I'll give you an additional reflex save, both of you, specifically because Amari also said she wanted to not get crushed by Gaius. So, like, both of you can get a fuck off. 20 points of damage for Gaius. All right, Amari, give me your reflex save. We need to figure out if Gaius used you as a human shield or if you use Gaius as a human shield.
Reflux.
What if, Jake? What if? Can I take the damage, right?
Yep.
instead of her, and she takes. So basically, I was gonna do like he
You wanna
grabs
flip?
her and then, yeah, for the flip, he grabs her and flips and hits the wall with his back.
Okay, with your nat 20 reflex save, I will allow you to do this, but also you only take 20 points of damage as well. So both you and Amari slam into this wall, and you feel like if you didn't do this, the wall would have shattered behind you, but only you and Amari take 20 points of damage. That's it.
So 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. And you guys would probably be like as close to each other as you can be type shit.
I'm literally back to the same health that I was at earlier. I lost it, gained it, lost it again. Fucking Christ.
Amari, you know you could have warned me.
Wait, warned you about what?
The slippery ground.
I thought you felt it.
Yes, as I started sliding.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Wait, does Amari wear shoes?
Wait, what does
I don't
Amari wear? Yeah, does he wear
I don't think she would
I
wear
don't
shoes.
really wear shoes. I'm a cat dog.
shoes?
I'm not a
Whoa,
cat
you're-
dog.
you're-
I'm a cat.
Dog.
So I just realized, yes, sorry, what?
Okay, he pats her in the back, like, next time, please warn me. And then another cast of loud heads.
Lay on hands, baby.
I just figured y'all could feel it in between your toes. That's what I did.
Oh, that's horrible. What the
13
fuck?
13 points of
That's-
healing, Z.
That's half than last
I
time.
only get 13?
Maybe we don't. Maybe we shouldn't keep them.
How are we gonna get me down?
Well, you weren't supposed to. We were trying to get them out, not join them in the pit of despair.
I mean, you're going slow. I can catch you down here.
I mean, is there even anything down here?
You guys think that if you had a decent reflex save, you could probably catch Oni and reduce the damage?
Do you
I would've-
want to try to catch him?
Could we both do it? Like, just, like, do aid?
Can,
Something like that?
can I, like, use my whip to see if there's a way we can, like, catch
You
him that
really
way?
like using that whip for everything.
Hey, it's fun.
Okay, I think if you guys did like Elamir did a strength check while holding Oni, and they slid down the thing like a dad going down a slide, like with his kid, and he's like just putting his hands in the snow, trying to slow them the fuck down.
Oh, I have claws too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm a demon with claws, so I'll use them to try and slow us down too.
Yeah, you guys could do all that, and you could all as a group work together. I'd have you guys do a reflex save to catch them at the bottom. I'd have them do a reflex save to make sure that they can catch themselves, type thing.
All right.
You know what I'm gonna do? Since Elamir is literally holding himself up with his toes pressed in the stone wall, and just his fingers individual holds in the wall, take one hand out, and then it's gonna give his hand to Oni and be like, I want you to take my hand and lay flat on your stomach down. Spread your legs and arms out as wide as you can and put your claws into the wall as well as your toes to try to break. I will let you go slowly, okay?
Yeah, got it.
So I do that and I slowly let him go, but I also inform the others that he's coming.
Okay, what are you two doing to prepare for him?
Oh.
I forgot to just take the whip and throw it between each other. Use as a rope. If you're
Yeah,
lucky, you might
yeah.
get him between his
I was
legs
gonna
and slap his
suggest
balls.
throwing the whip to Elamir so that we could maybe give Oni something to grip on.
Oh my god, you guys were bitching you don't have a rope. You have a fucking whip.
That's
Yeah,
what
but-
I've been saying this whole time. Ugh.
I'm actually dying at the fact that what you guys could do is have Elamir bite the whip and then like slowly crab walk you guys the fuck out of here.
That's all I'm saying. Come on,
Yeah, let's-
man.
let's
I
go for
had
that.
it out.
Oh, I thought you wanted to go down because he wanted to go down.
I
I,
know.
didn't know why you wanted
There's
to go
this-
down.
There's
There
two
even
options, all right?
Here.
There's a easy cliffhanger if we go slightly to the right.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna go through the wall. Like, that was my plan. I was gonna get Elamir down here, break down the wall, and go through.
Fine. Cliffhanger. Let's go there.
Okay,
God damn it.
wait.
Just
Z,
smash it to the wall. God damn
Z,
it.
time out. What do you mean by cliffhanger? A literal cliff?
I refuse to just elaborate.
Okay, so cliffhanger means
Is there
cliffhanging.
how is there a brick or a rock I can take off this wall to look through?
Yes, you can. I'll let you do that. That's the thing you can do to prep before they come crashing down.
I
on
am
you.
looking on the other side of the wall. What's there?
You see a completely dark chamber, except for a subtle purple glow coming from the back area, slightly south to the right of you. But it looks like inside this room is a room filled with maybe knee-high water, and it's just a large, expansive room filled with darkness.
Okay, I yell up to Elamir and Oni. Right, so on the other side of this wall, there's a room, chamber. There is floor, so there's not any imminent danger of falling to your death. Still, please let him down slowly so we don't just careen through the wall and just have more shit to deal with.
Everything sounds good to you, Elamir.
Fantastic. I let him go so he can slowly go down.
I just dig my claws into it as I slide down.
Give me a strength check, Oni, as you get that, and then Gaius definitely has the right side.
20.
Oh, 2020.
2020, nice. Oni's definitely slowing himself down, not feeling like he's going very fast. Amari, is there anything you're going to do to help catch him?
I mean, I guess I could throw my rope out.
You just
you
whip him in the back as a motivation. Hiya!
Good job, Odie.
Good job.
You can do reflex, by the way.
Okay, reflex.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
As if it was a professional job, all three of you got him down there just fine.
Woo! Thank you, guys. And
We have to go out of our way.
Omni challenged, but
And now Elamir screams, "Get out of the way!"
Oh god.
there is no more room.
Everybody just starts screaming.
Get out of the way. Elamir's probably assuming there's like a big wide gap down there, and there's not.
Guys,
So Elamir is going to use a combination of climbing and raging to actually get a footing and then run down as fast as he can and ram through the wall.
Okay,
Why is
Gaius
terrifying?
looks at Amari and tells her, "Jump up now!" Like on my arms, on my shoulders, like just jump up.
Yeah. Is that a reflex?
Give me an athletics check. For one of the
Athletic?
no, what is it? Isn't there a besides acrobatics? Yeah, everyone give me an acrobatics, including Elamir. This is your acrobatics, Elamir, is you trying to keep your footing as you're running down this. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm not dodging out of the way. I'm basically holding Amari on my shoulders and just like trying to dodge him.
Can we please talk about the fact that Oni rolled a 16, jumped 2 feet in the air? Amari rolled a 7 and jumped 7 feet in the air.
I'm just gonna climb on top too. No, please.
Yeah.
No, please,
all the guys, random man we don't know.
Before she climbs on, I put on my helmet.
And smash! As Elamir comes crying through here, his 16 means he falls flat on his ass right before getting, as he goes barreling through this wall, feet first, shattering the wall, hitting you guys. Everybody, Elamir's going to take 26 points of damage, and everyone else, you're going to just take a little bit, 14, as everybody goes crashing through this wall into this damp room where all of you feel knee height into this water.
I'm back to the exact same freaking health I was before. I can't stop being around 56 health.
Okay, I need to check how much healing my my channel is. Oh wait, I have selected channel. It's fine.
And what you see when you enter into here, all three of you, is a dragon emanating the same purple energy of the void.
Do we?
Oof.
It seems pretty dark in here.
Yeah, it's fucking dark. Actually, I have that torch. I'm just gonna send it in so we can see it.
Did I make a perception check to see what kind of elemental dragon it is?
This is the
Yeah.
cliffhanger.
It's
Well,
adorable.
I can't see it because it's dark in this room.
So cute. It looks like a bigger, darker version of what's it called? Puck from Dota.
Oh, it does.
How-
Oni, I have to say this.
I see it.
I see it.
Let's
I have to
move it.
say this. With your nat 1 as our ending for this session, the only thing that goes through your mind is, "What a sweet little boy."